below all the lies that you tell yourself, there lies a deeper lie. And that lie has infected your heart. As Jeremiah puts it, your heart has become grievously ill. But what is this lie that has infected you? What is this lie that has crooked up your heart? While I was preparing this sermon, I realized with horror that I had left the book that inspired it on my kitchen counter at home. Now, on this sermon, all about trusting in God and not some mere mortal, what did I do? Well, of course, I heeded the words of Jeremiah, and I trusted in God like that tree by the stream. And of course, God delivered to me the words I needed, and voila, you have the sermon. No, just kidding, that's not what I did. No, I rushed home to get the book, believing that without the crutch of that book, I could not deliver to you today. And because I was rushing on my way home, I rear-ended another vehicle. Yes. And got a ticket on top of that for all my trouble. So my 45-minute trip home became a 2.5-hour ordeal. Now, when I got back and started writing again, how many times do you think I looked at that book? I looked at it once. I think mainly just to, justify or just to lie the mess I got myself into. But why did I believe the lie that without the crutch of that book, I couldn't deliver the message today? It's because underneath that lie lay a deeper lie, the lie that has been there from the very beginning. You know that story of Adam and Eve in the garden and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? Now, why did they eat from that tree? I mean, God had warned them, don't eat from this tree. You got all these other trees. Eat from all of them, but don't eat from this one. Why didn't they listen to God? It's because they lied to themselves. They said to themselves, we know better than God does. But before they lied to themselves, they believed a deeper lie, a lie that the serpent told them. And what was the lie the serpent told them? The serpent told them, God doesn't really love you. God can't be trusted. God is holding out on you with this tree. And so they got scared. And in their fear and insecurity, they looked to that tree for the security they thought they needed. But, of course, that was a lie. God did love them. They already had that security all along. God was with them all along. And you see that day, I believed a version of that same lie. My version went like this. You screwed up, Kennedy. You dropped the ball. And you got to pick it up. No one's going to bail you out of this one. It's up to you. Because you see, I believed in that moment that God was the tough boss who was there to berate me. And that boss wasn't going to bail me out of this one. But God wasn't the boss. God was the Father who loved me no matter what. God was the one who had my back always. God was the one who loved me, who loves you. no matter what.